Hi, it's Cammy. Charlie talks football.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Charlie Talks Football. So I was going to do a video about this last night, but I just wanted to give myself some time to think because, as you guys know, today I'm going to be reacting to the result of the England game. England beat Serbia 1-0, and it was interesting because there was a lot of sort of mixed opinion after the game. Some England fans thought that this was a poor performance from England, but I'm going to tell you what my thoughts are. So anyway guys, let's get into the video. So as I said, it finishes full time. England get our Euros start off with a win against Serbia. Now, of course, let's start with the first player that was impressive because, of course, Jude Bellingham was clearly man of the match. He was fantastic. Everything he did, he's passing, he was everywhere. And I think the most important thing about him is that this is why I think we might actually win the Euros, because of his mentality, because you can tell, you know, he's got a bit of arrogance about him, and I think we need that type of player on our team if we want to win the Euros, because a lot of the times people have criticised England's mentality, saying that we do not have the right mentality to win the Euros. But with a Champions League winner like Jude Bellingham in our team, I'm sure he'll help us. But a fantastic headed goal from Bellingham. If he wasn't playing, we would have drawn against Serbia, which is crazy to think about. But fantastic player he is, and what a performance. But I just want to mention as well, in the first half, England dominated the game. We should have killed off the game in the first half. I mean, the amount of possession we had, I think we almost had all of the ball. Serbia never really looked like scoring. And then in the second half, Southgate goes defensive. And, you know, we were on the back foot for a while. Serbia, you know, were way better than us in the second half, and if Jordan Pickford hadn't saved that shot by Vlahovic, it probably would have been 1-1. So I actually think there's probably more concerns than positives. Yes, we kept a clean sheet. I just want to give credit to Mark Guay at the back, because there were concerns with how he would do, because of course with Harry Maguire not getting picked and being injured. But I thought he was very comfortable on the ball today. Never looked like he was going to do anything wrong, and Serbia never really looked like they were going to score. But yeah, like I said, I mean, we should have killed off the game and we didn't. And of course I think it is concerning, because if we come up against someone good, let's say for example like France or Germany, we are going to lose the game. If this was a quarter-final, we would have been knocked out because we failed to take our chances. And you've got to score another goal when you're on top. Like in that first half, we can't expect later on in the Euros for teams to just, you know, only score one goal and that's going to be it, because that's not how it works. And I think that's England's biggest problem, is not the squad, because of course we've got a fantastic squad. We've got one of the strongest squads in the tournament, which is probably just as strong as France and Germany's. But the problem is the manager, because we've got a manager who, like yesterday's game was a perfect example. We've got a manager who will go 1-0 up and then he goes really defensively and will almost concede, and it would have been a completely different game. So I totally understand people's criticism, and I personally feel that we need to kill off teams better, because like I said, if we don't, we are going to get knocked out. And I thought some of Gareth Southgate's substitutions were a bit strange. Yes, when he brought on Jared Bowen, he actually played well and almost got an assist, but you've got players like Cole Palmer and Anthony Gordon sitting on the bench who are a lot better than these players. So I don't know, I think we are in trouble if we come up against a good team because of this. We've got to improve. I don't want to be too negative, because of course we have kept a clean sheet and we hadn't had the best opening record at the start of the Euros. So it's a good win, but we've got to be careful, because in that second half, Serbia nearly caught us out. Pickford made that save. So I think my message is to Gareth Southgate against Denmark: if we go 1-0 up against Denmark, we've got to try and finish them off and kill the game, because if we don't, we will get knocked out of the Euros. And that, I don't think that is you know, a controversial statement. I think that is a fact, because we dominated in the first half. We should have got a second goal and we didn't. So I've seen a lot of England fans suggesting this was a really poor performance. So like I said, guys, there is a mixed opinion on this game. I'd love to let you know about your thoughts. My thought is that we need to kill off teams better. It wasn't a bad performance, but especially in the second half, we need to figure out what went wrong, because Serbia were a lot better and we sat back, and it reminded us of the Euro final that we lost. We went 1-0 up against Italy. Luke Shaw scored and then Gareth Southgate goes defensive and we lost the game. We should have won the Euros final, and the reason why we didn't win because of Southgate's fault. So if we had a better manager, I'd say we would have won the Euros and at least got into a final of a World Cup. So I think if we don't win the Euros, it's going to be down to Gareth Southgate, because our squad is stacked full of quality. You've got the likes of Bellingham, Trent, one of the best strikers in the world at the minute, Harry Kane, one of the best players in the world, Bellingham. We've got an incredible team, but we've got to start performing a lot better in the second game against Denmark. So anyway, guys, what are your thoughts on this performance? What are your thoughts on Bellingham? Fantastic performance. Can he carry us to a Euros win? What are your thoughts on Southgate's decisions? Should we have killed off the game more? I think we definitely should have. So anyway, guys, I'm very interested to see your thoughts on this. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. More content coming throughout the summer. And anyway, guys, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. See you guys later. Bye.